save it to dry stuff and cut things like that.
We discovered
The twinkles are pretty.
master last night. We had into the holiday season, whatever it is that you celebrate. There's probably gifts involved, family, whatnot, and at this time of the year, a lot of people get really uptight about trying to find a nice gift for their loved one or friends. And I thought I would give a couple recommendations for things that I think are nice.
Bob's Holiday Gift Guide.
And, you know, will stand the test of time, you know. Good, solid gifts that are quality items. So, I'm just going to give a few ideas, and we'll move on from there. How about that? All right. So, the first thing that I would recommend for anyone is, boom, Saddleback Leather. You can get most all their wallets for, all these gifts are pretty much around between $50 and $100, okay? Which is pretty good for an heirloom quality gift, I would say. So, first one, Saddleback Leather. This wallet is the minimalist one, and it's about 50 bucks. It has a 100-year warranty, by the way. I've had it for about 3 years, starting to look really great. This is a solid wallet, and it's not too big. I got some stuff crammed in there right now, but usually it's a little bit thinner than this even. So, number one, Saddleback Leather wallet. They make a whole host of products that are really good. Their belts are really nice as well. Next on the list, pocket knives. I would suggest a case knife. You could go the tactical route. Spyderco or Benchmade, something like that. But this is a little more classier. This is the Tony Bowes back pocket made by Case. I carry this knife a lot. It's got this half stop here. That's something that older knives had, and Tony Bowes helped design these knives with Case, and he makes sure that there is a half stop. So this is really cool. Case knives. That's an heirloom product. Now I know a lot of people don't smoke anymore, but and I don't smoke, but you still need to fire. Come on, guys. So you can get a vintage Zippo very easily. This one here is let's see if we can get in on this. The markings on the bottom give the age. This one, I believe, is from the 40s. So, you know, very cool. This was way under 50 bucks. And it's just a neat gift. I have another one here that has the hole in it because it's a pipe lighter. So you can hold it sideways like this. Neato. And even these old Emco lighters that they flip up like this, and they have this little vent for air and stuff. This thing is super cool. Nice little gag gift. But at the same time, you know, really awesome, kind of vintage, has kind of a cool vibe. It's useful. Now, this brings me to something I've shown on the vlog many times, that if you can still find one, it's a super cool gift for a guitar player. The little Smokey Amplifier. It's got a speaker in it. Runs on a 9-volt. You know, it's right up here. See, there's the 9-volt battery there. And you could just you just plug in here and play guitar through this, and it's the size of a cigarette pack. So it's a good combo with your lighter. Just hand this to somebody, like Merry Christmas or Happy Hanukkah. Hope you enjoy your Kwanzaa. Yeah. Pedals. You could give a nice pedal. Boom. Here's the Hulk. I got this on S&S for $100. Might even, I think it was $100. Something like that. This is an awesome overdrive. And really, really nice. You could give them a pedal if you knew what kind of thing they were into. Now, here's another good idea. Boom. Vinyl record. The best of Wes Montgomery is right here. This is a beautiful album. I paid $8 for this. This is minty. From the period. I mean, come on. If they appreciate music, give them an album. Or, last but not least, when you go to a concert, they generally sell like posters and signed items and stuff. And I know at the time it might seem expensive for like a $50 poster that's signed by the artist. But once you get that in a nice frame and everything, wrap that up, boy, is that a nice gift to give to somebody. I've got tons of that stuff, and I would be tickled to death if somebody gave me, like a signed Sturgill Simpson poster, or the signed Joe Walsh poster, or the signed Tedeschi Trucks poster. Whew, that's hard to say sometimes. Or even this McLaughlin Jimmy Herring poster that I got a couple weeks ago. I would love to get that as a gift for the holidays. So, just some ideals. Trying to help you. If you're trying to find gifts for your buddies, or if you're trying to think of something to tell your mom to buy you for Christmas. Couple things. Since I've given you a lot of things that you can buy, I'm going to give you a few things that you can't buy. Okay? Number one, you can't buy somebody a guitar. You can't get a good guitar for... unless they don't know how to play. If they already know how to play, you can't buy them a guitar. It's too expensive. And a $100 to $500 guitar, well, let's just say if they already have a nicer guitar than that, you're just wasting your money, because they're just going to play the nice one all the time and leave that one sit. So don't even think about it. Just forget about it. You can't do it. It's too personal of a thing anyway. Speaking of things that are personal, boom, watches. Do not buy somebody a watch, because it's a very personal item. And believe me when I tell you that just about anything under $2,000 is a shitter. So don't even think about it. Big plastic watch or something, or even an Apple Watch. It's not even a watch. It's the mobile device you wear on your arm. It's not an heirloom item. That thing outdates itself and goes in the garbage before you know. Listen, I'm going on a rant about Apple Watches right now, so I'm just gonna digress and get out of here. But anyway, that's my holiday shopping guide for the year of 2017. I suspect that it will be good for all time. I will say this. If you have if you really want to get somebody something badass, check this out. why not a fully sharpened, battle-ready samurai sword? Ooh, can't even get it out right now. Oh yeah, with a blood groove. That would be badass. Let's move on to the next thing. Speaking of guitar pedals, got something going on we haven't had in a few weeks. That's right. Bam! New pedal day. The Monkey Fist. Now, this is a love pedal. Surprise, surprise. Bought this off of S&S. Surprise, surprise, surprise. Now, I believe, and I'm probably right, that this is the bullnose in a smaller enclosure. Now, the bullnose was a pedal that Sean, Love Pedal, had made. That was in a nice billet round enclosure, kind of like a smaller fuzz face. I'll put a picture of it right here. And it was crazy. It wasn't crazy expensive. It was like $350 or something. And people wanted it in a smaller, more board-friendly enclosure. And I really wanted a round one, to be honest, but I just really couldn't bring myself to buy it at that time. It's not currently available. I'm sure it will be again in the future, but as of right now, it is not available. So this came up on S&S, the Monkey Fist, and it was on sale, for crying out loud. It was cheap, and this thing does all kinds of awesome things. Ring mod, octave up, octave down. But it doesn't do it with the controls. It's about your pick attack and where the volume and fuzz level are set. So it's a really interactive pedal that works in a very unique way. I'm going to plug this in and play it. Let you hear it. I think that would be cool, right? wanted to touch on some vinyl real quick. We already looked at the Wes Montgomery. Boom. This is beautiful. If you're not into Wes Montgomery, you should be. I mean, Hendrix loved Wes Montgomery. That's kind of where he got kind of some of his octave styling, if you know what I mean. Now, little concept I would like to get in about collecting vinyl. This won't take too long, I promise. So a few weeks back, I bought this. This is a pretty nice copy of Marvin Gaye's What's Going On. And I was in Indy and I seen this. This is beautiful. And it was $30. And I thought, that's a really nice copy. I'm going to buy that. And I did. First press, you know, good condition, etc., etc. And I bought it. Well, a few weeks ago, I was in a store and I seen this. Not near as good of shape, trust me when I tell you that. You know, there's some splits and it's got a lot of ring wear and stuff. But it plays good, and it is the first press as well. And I paid $1 for this. So here's the deal, folks. When you're talking vinyl records, if you're buying to collect, which is all about condition and the pressing and things of that nature, you can pay as much as you want to pay for a really clean, nice record. But if you're just buying it to listen to, if you have the patience, you can wait, and it'll show up for not much money at all, and you'll be able to listen to the copy. Now, one of those is kind of noisy, and the other one sounds pristine. But if you just want to hear the songs, boom, just wait and get the $1 copy sometime. Speaking of which, Exhibit B. This beautiful copy of Pink Floyd Animals. Got this for $25. Or this roached out copy with R. Knott's name wrote right here. You can't really see it. It's an ink pen. $3, $25. Both of them play. This one's got some scratches on it, some scuffing, etc., etc. But it plays. You can hear the songs. This one sounds like music from the gods, because it is. So, keep that in mind. You know, there's a big difference between just getting vinyl to listen to and collecting vinyl. There's a huge price difference. You know, you can collect cheap vinyl just to have the music, and you know, you'll have the record in your collection. I did want to show a few more records today. I've got a couple things here that I was excited about. Boom, Exile on Main Street. Got this the other day. This is a beautiful, clean copy. Minty, first press. Love this. Exile on Main Street. If you're not a Stone, if you've not gotten into the Stones, don't start with this record. There's a good possibility you won't get it. This is not an introduction to the Rolling Stones. I can assure you that. It's a great record. Everybody loves it. But if you've never gotten into the Stones, this isn't the one, okay? This one is. This is the record that you want to buy if you've never gotten into the Stones. This is Sticky Fingers. This has all the good stuff on it, you know? And this is the one that you want to buy. It's got a little metal zipper on the front of it. A bit collectible. And if you haven't listened to the Stones very much, this is the album that you want to listen to first. Most likely. And maybe after that, Beggars. You know. Get Beggars, and then maybe Let It Bleed or something cool like that. Anyhow, I've gone on way too long about Christmas and vinyl and pedals. Going to a concert and show you some of that. A little band rehearsal, show you some of that. No telling what else we're going to get into. Please like, subscribe, tell a friend, leave a comment.
good in here to me. I'm doing good, I'm doing good. Y'all look beautiful out there. My name is Kamasi Washington. We're the next step part of the West Coast Get Down. We finna go on a little journey together. Y'all ready to go? All right, here we go.
Let's get it! Let's go, Kamasi!
When work is done